Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, do a little bit of goofing around. It is an absolute beautiful day for upstate New York. Beautiful day for anywhere really. But what we have here today is my last ditch effort to get a couple more entries into Mike's Savage Mark II giveaway. And I thought it would only be fitting to shoot this challenge with one of my oldest Savages that I have. It's not the oldest. I do have an older one than this, but it's not a peep sight gun. But one of my oldest Savages in my collection. And what am I talking about? So I'm talking about Mike over at Minnesota Shooting Sports. For the last several months, he's been having a challenge up called the Make Iron Sights Great Again. And we're shooting, he has several different targets, but this is the target that I prefer to shoot at. So we're going to stick with that one. Plus it's the one I have the most printed out already. So that's convenient too. But we're shooting, he does have a 100-yard challenge. I haven't even tried that one. Probably won't get a chance to before the thing wraps up. But, oh, now the wind's going to pick up. But we're shooting most of these challenges at 50 yards. And we're going to give it a rip. What I have here is, like I said, one of the oldest guns and Savages in my collection. I have quite a few other guns that are much older, but this one is a Savage Model 19 NRA Match. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I picked this one up and did a review on it. I believe probably early 20s, if I remember right. I do have a couple of these. This one, I believe, is the only one that has the original Savage peep sight on it. And if you look at the thing, you can tell it's actually not very well made. So you can understand why a lot of the guns don't have that on there anymore, because they either got damaged or people just got frustrated with them and switched them out to something much better or mounted a scope. But a really, really cool gun. I love the, kind of Mannlicher stock configuration. I have two of Mike's targets down there. We're going to give that a whirl. But before we do that, we're going to do a little bit of plinking. I really like this one. Actually does have a original Savage magazine. Do not lose that because you're going to pay probably almost as much as you would have paid for the whole gun to just replace this magazine. So let's shoot a mag full plinking first. I have my gong out there at 50 yards. Ooh. So every once in a while I get a light strike with this. There it goes. Not too bad for a 100-year-old gun. Pretty consistent. I was the first. I actually shot 10 or 15 rounds before I started up, and that was the first misfire I had today. I know I've had other misfires in the past. All right, these silhouettes are very tough to see. Let's get the ram first. Or not. Ooh, I gotta go check. Hope I didn't just hit my camera. Oh, that would suck. All right, I did not hit the camera. I actually moved it down a little bit. It was very close to this. It was just below that ram. So, all right, let's continue on. There he is. All right, I got two more shots. Can I hit both of those little? Those guys are little. I'm not gonna. If I don't hit them, I'm not gonna keep think I have the pig. Got him. Here goes a butterfly. All right. There's Mr. Turkey. That is very hard to see. All right, let's get started on our first target. So we'll fill the mags up. The loading port on this one would make it very difficult to single load this one too. So that's another reason not to lose this very expensive magazine. They do make there are a few aftermarket mags that are out there. They don't look like that. They work. I do have one in one of my Savage Model 23s, which is kind of a sporter version of these Model 19s. And it works. Like I said, it works. All right. Just a touch low, but that's an 8. All right, about 330 there. Still about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Stacked on top of the other one. All right. Shot number 5. All right, I was holding a little left, trying to get a little bit of Kentucky windage on it, and I went a little too far, it looks like. That's right, you know what? With this tired old gun, I'll just be happy if I can keep them all in score. Sometimes it's just about the ambiance of shooting a cool old gun like this. She's all over the place. Mostly off to the right, though. Yeah, they're all stacking off to the right there, mostly. But when I try to hold a little left windage, this is the last one. right, no 10s. Let's see if we can pull a little bit better score out on the second target. But do encourage you guys to go over, even if you don't see this video until after. So this is end of June 2026, and Mike has been running this Make Iron Sights Great Again challenge for, like I said, the last several months. And at the end of June, he's going to be giving away a very nice rifle. But even if you don't see this until later on down the road, a lot of people watch my videos that are still years old. So if you don't see this video for, whenever, I still encourage you to go over to Mike's mnshootingsports.com. He's got all kinds of great targets, great challenges, putting on great challenges all the time. So even if you miss out on this one, it would be worth. All right. Going and checking out his YouTube channel's MN Shooting Sports, and then his now we're going off to the right, or off to the left. So MN Shooting Sports YouTube, mnshootingsports.com. What in the world? mnshootingsports.com is his. Oh. But I do like it has a knob on the back. You can just grab and pull it. So now they're all over to the left, and I'm not holding to the left. What in the world is going on here? And that one's way over to the right, or not in scoring. Oh well. Even a bad day shooting's better than a good day doing most anything else. So. And I'm not saying this is a bad day shooting, because it's absolutely gorgeous, fun. All right, let's finish up strong here. There we go. That's a 9. That's what we need. Another 9. What is... I don't understand what's going on. That one's way over to the right, still in scoring. Eight, maybe a 9. One more here. That one looks like it's stacked on top of that other 9. All right, definitely not going to be my best scores ever, but you know what? We're still going to add them up. Got to add them up. Stand by. All righty, I am back, and you know what? Not my best scores ever, I'll tell you that right now. So, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and that's all that really matters. Here is the first target. So I don't know if I mentioned, but I am using CCI Pistol Match. Shoots really good. and is very affordable. So, and my local shop has abundance of it. So I don't know why nobody else has it, but anyway, the first one did better on the first one than I did the second one because I got the 0. That was really disappointing. I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is. But I had a bunch of 8s and a bunch of 7s for a 75. You know, pretty respectable. Kept them all in scoring. Now on the next one, the first 5 shots were, well, first 4 shots were all out over to the left. Everything else was going to the right on the first target. So I don't know what was going on there. And then the very last one was way over to the right, a 0. And I didn't hold any different than I did for those other 4. So really very strange. I don't know if this gun just needs a really good cleaning. I haven't done that in a while. I'll be quite candid and honest with you guys. But loaded another mag up, and I had 4 right towards the center and then another one way over to the right. So with that 0, I still ended up with a 68. So I think that's pretty respectable with a 0 on there. So anyway, really cool rifle. Nonetheless, very, very historic. These won lots of matches back in the day. And I think this is just a nice old tired example of one. Make sure you go and check out Minnesota Shooting Sports, Minnesota Shooting Sports, mnshootingsports.com to get this target and dozens of other targets that he's got up there. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.